All right, everybody. So welcome to our 4/27/15 call. We are excited to have y'all on tonight. Please recognize that this is the Zoom call, and Zoom has a chat feature. So if you go up to the top, and you can see where it says there'll be kind of like a little bar that will come up, and it'll have the thing that says more. And in that more three dots, you can find the chat. So if you want to chat with us, if you want to message back and forth a little bit, that's great. If you have questions you want to ask, please find the chat feature, and that's really, really great. What I'm going to do is I'm just saying, hey, we're part of the Go team here, and this is a Go team call. So welcome tonight. My name is Dan Bukmarovich. I am one of the leaders on this team, and appreciate you being here, taking this time out of your busy schedule just to sharpen the saw. Stephen Covey talks about that in his book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Talks about sharpening the saw, and when we do take that time to sharpen the saw, as the metaphor goes, a sharp saw cuts down a tree a lot faster. And so what we're doing is we're sharpening and refining our skills here just for a little bit each time, each week, so we can be better coaches and serve the people that we do work with each week all the better. So we can be a little bit more effective in reaching people and helping them achieve their goals. So I particularly want to shout out to some new coaches who are visiting with us for the first time. Looks like we've got a couple people who are new. I think we've got Kelly Pant. You are new to the group, so a big shout out to you. Any other new coaches? Go ahead, shout out in to the chat if you're in there. I'm not sure who Amy. Oh, is that Amy Odell? Is that who that is? I think it might be. So we've got, yes, awesome. So we got two newer coaches, both with. Oh, Amy Appleby, sorry. Okay, well, Amy Appleby, you're relatively new, and you're still special because we love you. And y'all saw my message last week. So pretty much Amy's got like about every malady that is in the book of doctors. Doctors say, it's in there. Okay, Amy's got it. So that's yeah. So Amy, we're praying for you, girl. Just continue to get better. That's great. But particularly welcome to Kelly. So Amy walked a mile. That's actually a very, very big thing for Amy. So that's really great news to hear, Amy, and we'll continue to pray for you. That's good stuff. Welcome to the Go Team Coach Call. We are equipping busy coaches with the essentials to build thriving businesses that help people achieve their goals and live healthy and fulfilling lives. Now, for those of you who are kind of new or just kind of been here for a little bit, that last segment is basically Beachbody's whole mission statement. I hate to be redundant with this, but I'm going to cram it down our throats. Cram it, I tell you, because I believe that it's so important to stay on mission. Hear it a little bit different each time. So we're equipping you as busy coaches. So busy people need simplicity. We are going to try to keep it simple. We're going to try to keep it straightforward. Essentials that are going to help you build thriving businesses as you help people achieve their goals and live healthy and fulfilling lives. So once again, our process, you guys can see this. I'm going to focus today a little bit more on the customer process today. Coach process, you can see that's over there. You can read it. You can see what it is. But again, free challenge, moving into a value webinar, moving into a paid challenge, moving into an opportunity webinar, and then finally asking people to be part of us, our team as coaches. So here's the thing. Number 1 and number 3 are really essential. 2 and 4 in this particular wheel are a little bit more, those are like up for grabs. You can have people go from a free challenge into a paid challenge without viewing a webinar. But there is that opportunity for you that we always do want to present webinars to give you that opportunity, especially for your newer coaches. And sometimes, initially, we talked about this last week. We talked about fear being a kind of a thing, or when we're worried about inviting people and that kind of stuff, is basically inviting people from a free challenge to a paid challenge. That can be sometimes a little bit scary because you're like, what do I say? I'm not sure exactly how to say it. Even though we do give you some scripting to help you with that, we just want to make sure that you are feeling comfortable in all of this. And so that's why we do offer the value webinar, so we can kind of help you have the proper some words, just so you don't sort of like put people in a spot where they get sort of defensive and it's like, oh man, it's all about cost and all about price and blah, 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 blah. So just to know that, and that's great. I forgot. I have to tell you one very happy thing. Y'all, I'm very excited. I have been looking for, and this has been very cool, I have a new assistant. Miss Stacy Reed is now going to be kind of her own, building her own business, kind of doing all that. So I have a new assistant in the who's on the call tonight, which is really, really great. And unfortunately, I don't have a picture of her, but you'll see her in the group a lot. Her name's Brittany Jazo. And so let's give it a shout out to Brittany and welcome her, guys, everybody. She's going to be very helpful in assisting us just moving things forward. So everyone, yay, awesome, very good. And Brittany just comes with amazing, just a lot of help, a lot of amazing administrative skills and also design skills, guys, seriously. Just like you're going to see some amazing work from her, I'm betting, because she's so skilled in that. And not only that, I think she just really likes to do it. So you'll like see flair come into our team, which is really, really great, because everybody, pretty much wants to have some flair. And if that's why we got Brittany going, which is great. All right. So welcome, Brittany. I want to give you a quote to grow on. You guys all ready? Are you ready? I'm just waiting. Is anybody ready for a quote to grow on? Come on, one person. Shout it out to me. You ready for a quote to grow on? Yes, Claire is ready. Whew, that was close. I was feeling scared. Okay, Stacy. Okay, here we go. Quote to grow on. John C. Maxwell. Small disciplines repeated with consistency every day lead to great achievements gained slowly over time. Once again, small disciplines. It's not about the big push. It's not just about the big one effort, like for a day or 24 hours straight of calling people, coaching people, whatever you do. No, it's about small disciplines repeated with consistency every day, and they lead to great achievements gained slowly over time. And the truth is, guys, I'm just going to be real with this. Most Beachbody coaches. So if you go on beachbody.com and you kind of take, or if you would take a look at people who succeed and people don't, blah, 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 and there's the statistics, there's something, we have those statistics available. There are ratios because a lot of people, certainly there's a degree of people who are discount coaches, but then there's also people who just they give up so quickly because they're expecting this to be a get rich quick scheme. They're expecting this to be kind of like the lottery ticket mentality. And so they go, oh, well, I worked it for 2 months and I reached out to 5 people and everybody said no. And so, oh man, this has to be the business. It's awful. I mean, it's horrible. That's just the worst business. It's like, what? Wait a minute. You didn't even really give it a shot. 5 people, you reached out to 5 people. I mean, what business is really going to help build with reaching out to 5 people? What actual real business out, a brick and mortar type of business, if you reached out to 5 people and invited them to come to your shop or whatever you're selling, and they said no, then you're going to go, oh, I guess I'm a failure. So just saying, small disciplines repeated with consistency every day lead to great achievements gained slowly over time. Okay? Very important. John C. Maxwell speaks truth. Preach it, Brother John. That's good stuff. Okay, you guys ready? Seriously, this part, okay, I don't know if this is going to blow your mind, but I'm finally excited because guess what it's time for? It's time for, will it play? It's really not playing. Wait. Oh, did you hear it? Did you hear it? I'm going to do it one more time. Hold on. One more time. If you didn't hear it, it is truly the chat shout out theme song. Go. Oh, you. Wait. It's a chat and shout out. Chat and shout out. Chat and shout out. It's a chat and shout out. All right. Okay. This is my desire in life to pretty much be. I want to be like Jimmy Fallon someday, but I have nowhere near the skills. But I want to be Jimmy Fallon. So anyway, so in the chat shout out, I want you to shout out your best habit. What is your best habit as it comes to I'm going to open it up to even health fitness stuff. So maybe it's like workout, consistency, food prep, container counting for 20 fix, calorie counting, or again, maybe it's vital behaviors. Are you best at inviting? Are you best at being prove the products work? Or, all that kind of stuff. Let's hear what your best habit is. Maybe personal development. Water intake. Skip a workout, Miss Lindsay. Good job. Never skipping. Building friendships. Stacy, look at you, Miss Relational. I was betting that on Bryce. If you weren't going to say personal development, I was going to smack you because you're a man. I've looked at your timeline before. You are the man. Friendships and hanging in there. Good job. You bet, Amy. That would be you. Very good. Good. So Stephanie Morris. Very good. Okay. So, and I would say probably for me, it's just relentless value add for me. Relentless value add every day. I'm always thinking about ways that I can value add to the people. And sometimes it's just for fun. Sometimes it's actual real value. I just want people engage. I want to engage with people on a daily basis. And I really want to make sure that is very specific. All right. A new moment. Here we go. Are you ready? Here's a new feature. Oh. Yeah. Hold on. Wait a minute. Back it up. Back up the truck. Yeah, and go. Now use this. Okay, so now use this is a new fun feature that I want to try to feature every so often. Now use this because sometimes we just need specific and practicals. Sometimes we need just a real quick thing for you to use. And so let me just do a quick, I'm going to stop this share. I'm going to start up another share. Hold on. All right. Start screen share. Here we go. All right. Popping over here. Going to head over to this window. All righty. So if you aren't using Asana yet, it's okay. I would highly suggest it. I would highly suggest getting your people organized in there and also making sure you've got and we've talked about this is on a past call, Asana. So if you're not familiar with Asana, Asana is basically a project management software that allows you to manage your clients for free, which is amazing. And so Stacy did a marvelous job, marvelous darling, on explaining what Asana is to us back in, I think it was like early March. So you can check that out in the Go Team Coach Club. Under the Files tab at the top, you can see team call recordings, and there is a whole heap and helping of our hospitality that we can give you, and you can find all kinds of different topics that we cover in there. So going to give you the specific with regards to templates. Now check this out. I've got things like 21-day fix script, because this is the one I use the most. 5-step invite process, Shakeology, Pio, a lot of different programs that I use frequently, and some other scripts as well. But by far, above all the rest in this templates area, I use this 21-day fix, and it's basically a 21-day fix info and script. Okay, so in this, if you can see over on the right here, and I'll read it to you if it's too small for you, but it basically says, once I get people's interest and I've shown them the video, then there's a certain set of words that I use on a regular basis that I don't want to have to type out every stinking time. And because it's the same exact information that I give every time. And so why waste your time, and why have to retype the same thing over and over and over. So the big thing I do, and I'll just read this real quick to you, so you saw the pricing of Shakeology alone in the video, because I've shown them the 21-day fix video along with Shakeology, because I have them bundled. We can talk more about that in a second. And then the awesome thing is you get the 21-day fix workout DVDs, and I make this whole list. 21-day fix workout DVDs, food containers, Shakeology shaker cups, food guide with recipes, workout calendar, bonus DVD workout, and actually this is a new one that I need to add in there, but plus a 30-day trial of Beachbody On Demand, which is really cool. I need to add that in there. And the 30 servings of Shakeology, that's 30 meals. And all of this for just $160, which includes free shipping. So it's a really good deal right now. Okay? So having a place where you have some scripts, it doesn't have to be Asana. Yeah, it is. It is $2 now. Yeah, I know. Well, I thought that was for anybody who's done a reorder of something. But anyway, yeah, I'll have to check that out. I think you're right. It might be. We're at $2 shipping, I think, for everything. You're right, Stacy. So because I don't want to lie. So that's good stuff. But the concept then being here, again, making sure that you've got some form of a place to land your script, so you're not doing, not in a situation where you're having to retype stuff over and over and over again, because you're a busy coach and we want to equip you with essentials. So that was officially no use this. Got it? Okay, so here we go. Stopping share. Back to, I just don't like to be bored when I make presentations. Okay, you can see I've got a little bit of too much time on my hand. Maybe I don't. I really don't have too much time on my hands. Maybe it feels like I do. All right, so that's that. I've got a this is going to be awesome. Oh man, this is going to be good. You guys ready? It is a quick Team Beachbody quiz. What? It's a Team Beachbody quiz. We're going to do this really fast, and I am going to invite Miss Lindsay Segerson. Lindsay, can you turn your mute off so you are on? Lindsay, are you there?
I am. Maybe.
You are there. I hear you. How are you?
I am good. How are you?
Awesome. Would you like to play our Team Beachbody quiz?
Sure.
We have big prizes. And we're talking big prizes. Are you ready?
Sure.
Awesome. So the deal is that here's your prize you're going to play for. You either get a 21-day fix water bottle or you get a Body Beast water bottle. If you get 3 out of 5 questions correct, just 3 out of 5. That's like batting 600-ish. Okay, whatever that is. So I think you can handle it.
I hope I can handle it.
Okay.
This is pressure.
Oh, yes. The pressure's on. Okay. Are you ready? Here we go. So question number 1. Here we go. What year was Beachbody founded?
Oh, for crying out loud.
And I'm going to give you 3 choices. You ready?
Okay, that's good.
Here we go. So choice A would be 1996. Choice B would be 1998. Choice C would be 2001. This is for Lindsay.
I'm going to go with 96.
Oh, so sad. So sad.
98.
Dealers, yes, it is 98. Okay. Dealers, see, you guys totally just, you railroader. It's awful. Okay, now you still got chances here. You still got. Okay. I'm still going to help you here. So, okay, what was Shaun T's first program with Beachbody? And I can give you some choices too, if you'd like.
Yes, please.
All right, please. I'll give you choices. So choice A would be Hip Hop Abs. Choice B would be Rockin' Body. Choice C would be Insanity.
Hip Hop Abs.
Ding, 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 ding. Very good. Yay. Let's check. Let's check. Fred, how many choices does she have? Oh, I think she has one correct, Dan. Okay, great. That's awesome. I wish I had like a cohort here. That'd be awesome. Maybe I should. Who wants to be my cohort? Who can be it? Let's see. Liz, you want to be my cohort? Liz, you there?
Yes, I'm here. Hello.
All right. So you got to keep count. Can you?
Okay, we have
All right.
one.
Are you ready? So yeah. So it's counting 1 and 1. So we're about we got one correct. All right. So Lindsay, what is Carl Deichler, our president, CEO's wife's name?
Oh,
And
man.
I'll give you choices here again.
Okay.
Choice A is Mary. Choice B is Isabel. And choice C is Carly.
I'm going to go with B.
Ding, 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 ding. Survey says you are correct. Very good. Liz, how many are we at right now?
We're at 2 correct, Dan.
You correct? Oh, man. I think you're making some serious progress. Lindsay, you got like one more to get correct, and that water bottle is yours. Do you have one particularly you're eyeing?
Probably the 21-day fix.
Okay, so purple's your color. Not feeling so as beastie. I do
Not
have the
so
Body
much.
Beast one. It is pretty nice, and I've actually I've purchased the 21-day fix one. I gave it out as a prize before, but it's a good one. All right, so here we go. Choice number 4. What is our most successful, as in terms of ratings? What's our most successful infomercial as a company? And I will give you 3 choices again on this. Number 1 is P90X. Number 2 is Insanity. And number 3 is 21-Day Fix.
Oh, that's so hard. I'm going to go with P90X because it's been around longer.
And survey says, ding, 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 you are correct. P90X is the thing.
I win.
Liz, how we doing? Liz, you there? I guess not. Congrats, that's great. All right, just for a bonus, Lindsay, do you know who was the top coach in, I'm not going to give any help on this one, who's the top coach in 2014, do you know?
I don't know. I know some of the top 10, but I don't know who is number 1.
I'll give you, it rhymes with Schmelanie Fitro.
Melanie something.
Melanie Mitchell. All right. So you got congratulations. You are the winner of a 21-day fix. Please message me your address, and I would love to deliver that to you. Fantastic.
Why, thank you.
Great job. We'll do that every so often, just for fun, just for kicks. Good job, everybody. All right. So this week, awesome. Consistency, secret to success. So we got about 15 minutes here, guys, and I'm going to really hammer home. So pay attention. You guys ready? Everybody still awake in the chat? Awake? Yes, everybody? Anybody? Just type something. Type the letter Z. Okay, several Z's. You're snoozing on me. Okay, here we go. Formula for success, ladies and gentlemen. I learned this back in the day, and it is fantastic little formula that you can use. Ready? RT over T minus F equals DR. Okay? So you can write this down. You can give this to your kid. You can explain this just to about anybody, and it really applies to just about every situation in terms of getting better at it. Baseball, karate, music, art, school, job, business, anything. This applies, okay? Right things, okay? So the right things, defining what right behaviors are, okay? There you go. Excellent. It's crazy math. It's like algebraic. So we've got right things over time, and this really relates back to John's quote that we did earlier. Okay. Right things over time minus how you feel in the moment gives you desired results. So you keep doing right things, day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out, year in, year out, and over time, and you minus your feelings from it, because sometimes we wake up and we're like, and I'll just be truthful, guys, our feelings sometimes can absolutely hijack us from success. And I run into it all the time with myself. I run into it all the time with people I coach. It's like, oh, I didn't feel like it, or oh, I just wasn't feeling it, or oh, I felt overwhelmed, or I feel. Okay, I get you. I understand. Yep. And it's totally, we can't completely deny our feelings, but here's the thing. We have to move past our feelings in order to do the right things over time in order to get us results. So here we go. The dangers that we run into, okay, when it comes to finding success and consistency, right? Because consistency is really key, as we've mentioned all along here, to getting us progress. And here are some of the dangers, okay? Distractions, number one. Fears, number two. And a fuzzy vision is number three. Okay, and if you want to take some notes on this is fine. It's not like I'm treating this like a textbook thing anyway, but I am saying if you treat a little bit, our calls a little bit like, and I'm not a professor level on everything here, and I don't know everything, but if this does help you, then move your business forward to take a few notes. And if you're that kind of a person that processes better by writing things down, by all means, do it. Or revisit this, because we always repost it on YouTube as well after, and then you can share it with your friends, with your friends and family. How about with your coaches that you have on your team as well? Okay, so number one, distractions. Let's take a look. Squirrel. How many can relate? Distractions. Every day we're hit by distractions, right? There's lots of fun things that we can do. The internet is crazy. The interwebs is crazy. That feed is nuts. Oh, and what does Facebook do to us? It takes the things, because it figures out this algorithm, right? And it figures out what we're sort of interested in. And what does it do? It puts it right in front of our faces. Bam! It's like magic. No, it's actually math. So the things you've searched on Amazon suddenly appear up on the ads on your right side. Hey, how did they know that? It's amazing. It's called algorithms, and it's called shared information. That's kind of the way they run their business. And so if you ever wonder about the privacy thing, the reason why Facebook exists is it's because it's a business. It's not because it just is warm and fuzzy, and you guys all know that. So, and we can't make a big deal out of that. It's just like we just need to know going in, yes, this is a business-making opportunity, and that's part of what we do. So distractions can be number one. Number two, with fears. Okay, I'm so scared. Like we mentioned a little bit last week, I'm so afraid of inviting. Oh, I'm so scared. This is awful. And so we're afraid because we feel like we're either going to be rejected, or we feel like we're going to, we might even succeed. That might be another thing where it's like, oh, now what if I do succeed? Then I'll have to actually spend more time on this. And oh man, then what will that do? Okay, how does that affect my life? And then also fuzzy vision. Okay, having a fuzzy vision where it's like, what do I really want to accomplish, and when do I really want to accomplish it by? Okay, so let's go back to distractions real quick here. Want to make a couple quick suggestions on distractions. One of the big things is and this is the thing I struggle with just as much as anybody when it comes to Facebook particularly, is there's a time and place to be able to check everything within your Facebook, okay, if you're going to do it. Don't just run initially. Open up your day with Facebook, and bam, that little red dot hits you, right? And you see the number. It says, 10 or 12 or whatever it says, how many numbers. And then you see what people responded to, and blah, 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 and then you just dig in and you start doing whatever. Probably not the most helpful way to do things. And especially when I was doing this on a part-time basis more, and I'm still doing it. My group care tends to be more of a morning thing. So if I got groups going on, whether it's a free challenge or I've got a 21-day challenge going on, earlier morning is when I'm taking care of those people, and I'm responding to questions, and I'm interacting with folks, and I'm encouraging Absolutely. So never open up. That's a great Melanie Mitro quote. Never opens up without knowing the purpose of why she is opening Facebook. Okay. So I do that in the morning and try to hit that. Then if I know I'm going to do some value add, that's great. That's another time when I'm going to maybe open Facebook, or maybe I'll use Buffer, which is an auto posting app that you can use where you don't even have to open Facebook to look at it, which is great. So that's another thing. And then particularly when it comes to like emails and other forms of social media, whether it's YouTube or if you're looking into Instagram and things like that as well, just be careful that you don't go in and just start like getting sucked in. So if you are going in with a purpose, let's say for Instagram, this would be a good example. If you want to try to build your crowd a bit, you do have to do a certain degree of liking and you have to do a certain degree of commenting. But what you can do is set a timer for yourself and go, you know what? For the next 10 minutes or 15 minutes, bam, I'm going to do that particular task. Okay. And I'm going to, or, you know, depending on how long you're going to do, if you're going to do a power hour, 15 minutes to spend on Instagram building is probably a little too much, I would say. 5 minutes? Sure. Do 5 minutes, scan through, comment, copy, or comment, you know, that kind of stuff. If you're going to try to build that, something to do. So you have purpose when you are going on to these things. Then when it comes to fears, I'll let you take a look at last week's call on this, okay? Dealing with the fears of like being rejected and all that kind of stuff. Please take a look at that call and listen. If you have questions, please ask your upline, ask me, let us know, and we'd love to help you work through some of those fears as you go through this. So you're actually consistently doing the vital behaviors that will help you make progress towards your goals, okay? If your vision is fuzzy as to what you're going to accomplish, then you'll probably get fuzzy results. So here's the deal. If you have the idea that you are wanting in terms of your purpose of building this business, if your idea is that you would like to be able to try to pay for a car payment, okay? You want to pay for your Shakeology, let's say that's a minimal goal, let's say you want to pay for your Shakeology, and you'd like to start working for your car payment, then you need to understand, okay, how many challenge packs you need to be looking at helping people with each month, and then you also need to look about how would you retain those people into moving into forward challenges. So you are consistent with that vision. If your vision is fuzzy, it's like, well, I'm just going to help people. Then you never set an actual like goal that you can achieve and then feel successful. So it's kind of fuzzy. And then you just like, I think I'm successful. Maybe the checks sort of look like they're building, sort of. Being a little bit more clear about that is going to be helpful for you. Okay, we're going to move into this next spot where we want you to find your system. It doesn't have to be our system. Just saying that flat out, guys. If our system doesn't work for you, by all means, find something that does. Find some other, find another coach that like fits your flavor better. We are trying this system, and we are now into the third month of trying this system, and we're going to really continue to engage it. And the more we do our free challenges, the more people expect them in a good way, and we offer value. And now the cool thing is happening. Some of you are starting to get the bug, and you're saying, you know what, I'd like to try these free challenges myself. That's amazing. That's what we want. That's what we want you to do. So I've got one of my coaches right now, Dana Menz. She is doing her own free challenge. She's all excited about it, which is great. She showed me her first video today, which is awesome. Want to encourage you that that's what leaders do. They start to take the system and then they start to develop it and apply it to their own situation. And then that's how they grow their team. We want you to always feel free to grow your own team. You don't have to follow our system or even follow our dates for that matter. But what we will say is we are going to provide this as a minimal base, specifically for coaches who are starting out, to have a basis that they can start for a few months to kind of get their feet wet and then move forward from there. Okay? Find your system. That's going to help you avoid some of the dangers, okay? Because nothing motivates like progress. And as you get progress with people within our system or in whatever system you choose, you're going to be more motivated to keep going at it. Now, specifically going to tell you about this next one. I have seen it play out constantly in the life of different teams, including ours, okay, is to get help. And I'm going to ask you this question. Why did any of us ever why did, Beachbody start challenge groups in the first place? Do you guys know the idea of getting challenge groups started? Why do you think Beachbody encouraged people to do these? Accountability, what else? Networking, yep. What else? Trust me, there's more than this. Sales funnel, yep. What else in challenge groups specifically? Because that's part, I would say, Bryce, that's part of the sales funnel, yep. Part of something, really good, add value, very good, yes. So I think that's another, educate, right? Education is going to be within that, right? Don't we do that? Closer with the people we know. You're building relationship, right? You're building all these things. You're connecting, yes. And here's the thing, you're doing something together. There's a human side to this, and that's why we, like specifically with my team, we do Zoom calls with our challengers. It really helps. Yep, encouragement. Yep, all those things. It's support. In the broadest term, it's support for the journey, right? Support for the journey. And so here's the thing I'm going to really suggest to you minimally is trying to find someone who is a success partner for you. It's kind of like a mini challenger that you would sort of do this with, okay? And especially if they're someone who's close or to you, someone at or close to your same stage, okay? So I wouldn't say if you're a brand new coach to pair up with a 15-star diamond, okay? There's a different purpose in that, and I'll talk about that in a second. But a success partner is going to be somebody who's close to you at the same stage where you can kind of pace each other. If you guys think about this, if you've ever done a running race, it's really important when you get out of the gate, as you start, there's going to be a certain set of runners who like book it out of the gate in the beginning, right? Then everybody starts to kind of figure out where the pace is, right? And everybody's running. And then you start to pick someone who is your pacer. And generally, it's someone who's just slightly faster than you, okay? Or, maybe just a little bit behind, if you're feeling tired, and then you can kind of pace with them, and then you guys get it together. So if you don't have a success partner, reach out to your upline, reach out to any of us, and we can see if we can pair you up with someone. Ask someone within our Go team. We want people to be paired up. Now, has anybody experienced any success with the idea of having another person with them on this journey? Just one or maybe two people who have been on the journey with them. Has anybody found a success partner that has been a successful thing and helped with them? Yep. Huge help with Risa. That's one of the first people I thought of, Stacy, in this. That's great. Yep, both pushing for diamonds. See, you're at the same pace, so your guys are pushing for it. Who else? Anybody? I would say for my brother, this is my brother, so I'm going to shout that out. Jason has been mine. Yep. Oh, I sent that to Lindsay, just Lindsay. Sorry. Jason is my bro, Steph. Yep. Tyler, for you. Very good. Okay. So success partners, super important. Now, I'm also going to encourage you to find a specific person who would mentor you. Okay? Mentor is different than success partner. A mentor is going to be someone who's a little bit further down the line. Okay? They may or may not do this for free. It depends on who they are. Okay? I am actually paying someone to be my mentor, my business mentor. Okay? Yep. For you, Claire. A lot of times it can be an upline. That's great. And if you need to find somebody who's maybe further upline, or it's whatever, to try to find that person who's going to mentor you and to really help hold you accountable to your goals, that's a really helpful thing. Now, the success partner is also going to pace you and they'll challenge you, but that mentor, if they're good at what they're doing, they're constantly bringing it around to what you've decided and what the goals you've set, not necessarily setting goals for you, but kind of holding you accountable to what the goals that you're setting and helping you to define that for yourself, which is really, really important. Because the thing is, if a mentor comes and just kind of ultimately establishes goals for you, that's really not the way a good mentoring relationship should be. It's got to be a sort of a mutually decided situation when your input comes into the goals, because otherwise you're just trying to accomplish somebody else's stuff and it really never works that way. Okay. So that's really, really good. So try to find a mentor, find someone who might push you a little bit. You may have to pay a little bit of money for it, and that's okay. The investment that we make in ourselves, and honestly, that doesn't have to even be a physical person. It can be in some of the personal development you find, because we have mentors in the pages of many, many books and DVDs and CDs and audio recordings. So you can also do that as an option. So you may not have the money right away to do this, but it's a really great thing. If you want to see yourself develop, finding someone ahead of you can always be a help. Also, have you remember to measure progress, okay? Measuring progress is going to help you then discern what your next steps are and whether or not you hit those rubrics, okay? One of the ways we do that here in Beachbody is a thing called Success Club. And Success Club, as defined, is basically helping minimally five total points, which is effectively helping 3 people each month connect with the products, and not just the products, but ultimately our solution, which is a full fitness and nutrition and support solution that we would help people with. Okay. So hitting Success Club 5 on a regular basis is not necessarily the goal, but it is a way that you can measure your progress. And for some people, straight up, it's easier to think that way. It's just like, oh man, I got to hit Success Club, rather than it's the nebulous thing of, I've got to help 3 people, and I don't even kind of define that. So basically, if you can define it for yourself as helping minimally 3 people each month, and continually do that and follow up with those people each month, you'll grow your business. Not everybody's going to stick with you, but a lot of people will stick along with you. Okay, so, and that's going to really help you hit that thing which we call fist bump success. And that's what we are looking for. So consistency is eventually going to lead to some degree of success. And that's really what we want, guys. So the reason behind consistency is that you will succeed in what you do. Okay? Now, just a couple quick announcements, and then we're done. If you didn't hear about this, which is very exciting, for those of you who are the dance type people, just shouting it out to you, Brittany, because I know you like it. Certification for size is going to be down, and this was just announced this week, in Nashville. So if you want to get certified to get jiggy with it, and yes, she does. I know she does. If you want to get certified in it, the first place that you can get certified in is going to be down in Nashville. Now, I know they're going to have other certifications beyond that, so that'll be coming. We'll have news. So if you're not going to Summit, which I sure hope you are, you can plan on that. That's in July, and tickets are still available. We'll start talking more. Oh, look at who's registered. Anybody else registered for Summit? By the way, just quick shout out in the chat. You got it. Yep. Lots of yups. Well, it's okay, no for size. You don't have to worry about size. But so we've got some people who are registered. Yep. I know Claire, I think you're going to as well, which is great. Yep. No, yes on size. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so, and remember, guys, here's the thing. You are changing lives. Every phone call, every message, every Facebook post, you're not just building a greedy business that a lot of people will kind of judge you with. And they'll go, oh, All I do is just worry about making money. Blah, blah. You know what? I don't think they say that about any other business that's out there that's helping people. Okay. So they don't go like come up to, I just would say this to Planet. Let's just throw it really general, Planet Fitness. They don't just go, you know, they're offering whatever. And they just go, oh, they're all just about, you know, Planet Fitness. Oh, they're just about making money. That's all those people do. All they do is make money. It's like, wait a minute. They're paying for the gym membership and they go there. People use it. They get healthy. It's a good thing. We should pay them money for that. Same thing, restaurants, whatever, any business, value exchanged for money. That's what we do. So we're trying to add value to people's lives, okay? You are changing lives every day. Don't let someone or some kind of a thought inside of your head of like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm being so salesy. But well, if you feel like you're being so salesy, talk to one of us and let's help you so you don't feel so salesy and you don't come off it so salesy, because it's a skill that you need to learn. Initially, I stunk at this. I was horrible. I would just like approach everybody and go, hey, want to buy my stuff? Hey, want to buy my stuff? Hey, you, how about you want to buy my stuff? But hey, I've got this really great thing. You can buy it for like $19.95, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that can be taught away from that. Okay, we can teach you and deprogram you so you don't come off as a salesperson and you actually genuinely care and help people make progress and you change lives. And one of the ways that this team has made a change in a life is in this next slide. Okay, so I'm so proud to say that we've made an impact. And Stacy, can you unmute yourself and tell us a little bit about what you've done here for the Moss family, and tell us a little bit about their story.
Sure. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. My phone seems fuzzy. I don't know. Well, Andy Moss is sitting right there. He's in the picture with his family in the middle. He was diagnosed with cancer December of 2013. And since then, they've been on a journey. He's been through serious bouts of chemo. Cancer came back. He went back and had chemo again. Cancer came back. He got radiation and then 2 bone marrow transplants. And they said he was clear again, and then he was only clear for about a month when they said the cancer is back. And Dan was awesome enough to share this with all of you on the team. And I just want to say, when you talk about changing lives, I mean, you guys, I have been so honored to be part of this team, and all of you that have helped contribute and support Andy Moss and his family on this. And so when Dan offered to share this story, I was thrilled. And, you know, really, we thought we were going to help support him on getting them a couple more SMD cards for the camcorder that the Vusmirovich family bought for them. But it turned into a little bit more than that. And we're so excited to say that because of the money that we raised, Dan and I talked about giving them something more. And I was able to put my heads together with Risa Bates, who lives really close to Sedona, and then another Beachbody coach who actually works for this resort. Her name is Nicole Merrill. She pulled some strings, and we were able to send them there. They're there right now. Like that, those 2 pictures are them right there up at Feeding Ducks. And then that's Andy with his kids right there in the corner. I don't know if you've ever seen Sedona, Arizona, but when I started thinking about where we can send them and what experience would bring some lasting memories to their life, this is the place that I thought of. And I know that God was in it because everything fell into place perfectly. The timing was pretty much a miracle. And the people that made this happen, it's been pretty amazing to be a part of. And I want to thank you all for that.
Amazing.
This resort, what was I going to say is, right now they get a cottage on the creek, and it's just, they get to explore the Red Rocks. They get to see Bell Rock, Cathedral Rock. I mean, if you've ever been there, it's just the most peaceful, beautiful place. And I just thought of that because it's just so serene. And so I will have more reporting on them. I'll share some pictures of their adventures and their time together on our Go Team page.
So good. So good. Thank you. Thank you for that report. And it's just great to hear. And thank you, everybody, guys, who contributed, contributed money, contributed prayers. That's awesome. And what way to go. Seriously, way to go, team. You see how I did that? Way to go, team. Because seriously, you're making a difference. You made a difference. And the cool thing is, folks, these guys aren't specifically Beachbody. They're not benefiting us in any way. It's not like we're like expecting them to, hey, now you're going to work out with us. That's great. No, not at all. We just we're blessed to be a blessing. And so I'm so privileged to do this alongside of you. So great job, team. All right. As a quick reminder, 3 days left. Shailene, large eyebrow bobblehead, is still at is on the line. I have to admit, I am short of my goal. I only got 8 more points, and I was looking to try to get somewhere about double of that. So I have got my work to do before the end of the month. So for those of you, anybody achieve their goal that they set last week real quick? I know this is going a little bit longer than we wanted. Anybody achieve their we talked about a quick goal? Yep. Nice. We set quick goals. Yeah. Okay. So, and there was silence. So make sure, guys, you still got 3 days left. Push to the end. Push to the end. You can do this. You can do this. I know you can. Don't give up. Keep trying. Keep following up. Keep reaching out. Even if you need to start people late for challenges a little bit, or if you want to help them, you can even, consider starting another challenge 2 weeks later or something crazy if you want to, or a week later for that matter. Start your own challenge, whatever you want to do. Do it and see what we can do. Next week, guys, I want to encourage you. We got another team call. This next one, I didn't get a chance to actually make a slide for this, but it is going to be all about developing beyond or your warm market and beyond. So some of you might be in the spot where it's like, wow, I've talked to just about everybody on my Facebook list, which maybe some of you have and may haven't, and that's okay. And maybe that's not the way to do it, because like sometimes there's people, it's like, I don't even know who these people are because I've never met them ever before, and they just became my friend. We're going to try to develop beyond the warm market beyond that. So trying to find people who are actually interested in this, so we don't come off as that salesy person and like, oh man, I can't believe I had to listen to this person again and their thing, and so we want to try to help you find people who are genuinely interested in this, and we'll help you to try to develop your warm market. So very excited about that call. I think it's going to be helpful. We'll hopefully have Jason Schubring on. He's going to talk to us a little bit about it. Lindsay, we're also maybe going to, we want to talk to you about your mad skills with Facebook mad skills. We'd love to have you as well be part of that. We'll be talking to you this week, so that would be great. So everyone, thank you for listening to Skills, yes, with a Z. Thanks so much for listening. Thanks for being on this, and thanks for being an amazing team. You guys are awesome. I hope you enjoyed the call. And remember, it's going to be posted in the Go Team Coach Club under Team Call recordings. So please pass this on to people who weren't able to attend. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you.